Alright, let's go. Let's go.
Feel much better when Boo's back in her own room.
Crazy thing is, this is so loud, but y'all, it's hard for y'all to hear it. So, what the heck just happened? This is where we were just at. It's so loud to me, but it's not that loud to y'all. So now it feels, I keep thinking that, no, this is where we were just at. It's so loud to me, but so quiet to y'all. I be thinking that it's blasting your eardrums. This actually is kind of accurate. You see, like, oh, I gotta fight this thing. Let me get finished with these things real quick. You see those things, like when you hit them and they go flying, those canisters, these air canisters, that's how it is in real life. If the nozzle gets broken, it's gonna bounce around the room like a balloon. But this thing weighs 100 pounds. It's just gonna just destroy whoever it touches. It's kind of it's funny, but it's like the scariest thing you ever experienced in your life. If one of those things go off on you, it's a wrap. Boom! It's gonna be a 200-pound balloon bouncing around.
So, Monsters Incorporated used to rely on screen power from human kids for energy. But now we collect their laughter instead. It turns out, laughter is 10 times more powerful. Mm-hmm.
Kitty!
And we never figured it out.
Evil Kitty?
Boo.
Cool. Our ship's powered by laughter too. Guess we've got that in common.
Our ship's powered by garbage too.
Come on, I am not.
Uh-oh. Here we go. Oh, wait, they making it to our world then, right? By going through them doors. Don't let those verts get through them doors.
This is terrible.
Look, there's Boo's door.
Means back with the sweaty gameplay and still not review.
Go get Boo.
What review? What you call them? I don't believe One Piece is coming out till the 17th for another week.
We'll have to play another time.
I'm gonna get to the
You
reviews.
stay here.
I just started to catch up on things. I've been behind on things, but we're gonna get back to the reviews.
Ready
Trust
to
me.
clean house?
Oh, I get to shoot. Oh, this is kind of cool. It shoot bees. This is kind of cool. I don't know who said that the honey pot was garbage. Yeah. We're going, you know what? We're going to do solo leveling tomorrow. Without fail, we're going to get on top of that. Before you beat me up. Because I know you're ready to beat me up over that. We're going to get to it. I couldn't turn around quick enough. This is cool. This shooting, I could use these shots, and they guide it too. these things are homing. Nah, I like this keyblade. This honey pot. You know, cause I'm a shooter anyway from the streets. You already know I'm a shooter, so. Oh man, what's going on, Black Doom? Same as always, me stuck in the struggle, getting destroyed. We gotta start getting. I know I keep telling y'all I'm trying to get, you know, more consistent on YouTube, but man, I'm telling y'all, life is not like that, man.
Right here.
Nice.
I be getting destroyed in life.
Grab onto the door when you're ready. Got it.
Okay, which door am I grabbing? This one?
I wonder where Boo's door flew off to.
We're gonna make it, guys.
Okay. How do I get? Okay, this. So we're going to the human world. They should change back to normal, right? Or he's gonna be stuck monster mode.
Ready.
I'm in the process of making the CashApp account. Cash Me Out account? CashApp account. Life gives you curveballs and you're supposed to just deal with it.
Hold on. Don't want you to get hurt.
See, this is what a lot of people fail to realize. This is what a lot of people fail to realize.
Great idea.
If life throws you curveballs, you have to try to hit it. It is no guarantee. Sometimes you just get hit. You do your best. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. I don't like when people just assume that if you just fight your hardest, everything's always gonna work out, because it doesn't. So when somebody fails, they always blame it on the person. Sometimes it's not that simple. It's not the case. Sometimes it was nothing the person could have done. So we wanna what we wanna do is we wanna make sure. Whoa. We wanna make sure that we look at each individual case to figure out whether, what am I doing? Whether that person really did fail because of them, or was it something that they couldn't control? You know what I mean? Like, sometimes it ain't nothing you could do. Sometimes it is. Let's judge the person off whether it was actually accurate that the reason why they failed was because of them. A lot of times it's not the case, but we still say it anyway. We don't live in a meritocracy.
It's offline.
We
have to power it up.
Oh, thanks, Jack the Ripper. I appreciate it.
More bad guys.
Don't worry.
I really
I'll watch
appreciate
Boo.
that. I'm not joking.
Sora, we gotta make Boo have to open the door. Hurry, get up here, Boo. Yeah.
Are you still down on doing the mean stream? We'll do one. Don't even worry about it. This is dope. This is dope. I like this. Come on. I really do not like this little this special right here, cause you gotta aim it, and a lot of times you miss, and it's hard to maneuver, but it does do extra damage, so I try to do it. I had to do this just to see what it looked like. Oh, this thing got 2 modes. This thing molded up. Y'all gonna stop playing with this honey pot. This honey pot dope. Hey, I was joking with you. I know what it's called. I got one myself. This thing dope. It's a little too liquidy though. Doesn't seem like it's an actual kid. Okay, I gotta see the finish. It turned into a giant bee. A bee honey, a honeybee. An actual honeybee. Okay, we gotta finish this. There's only one there. For me personally, I've had the worst 2 to 3 months of my life. My girlfriend of over 2 years broke up with me. She fell in love with another man. I hate to break it to you. I really hate to break it to you. More than likely, she was doing something with that other guy before she broke up with you. Also, another thing is, that's not atypical. Like, people want to look at women like they these like angels or whatever. They're not. Oftentimes, a woman, just like women complain about men not being loyal and all, they do the exact same thing. I've seen it plenty of times. I've had it happen to me plenty of times. Trust me, do not trust them. Trust me, do not trust them. They will turn on you in a second if they feel like there's somebody better than you. And the funny thing is, I don't like that whole better thing. I had women tell me, oh, I got somebody better. What you mean better? You know what I mean? Like, you judge people like that? Oh, this one better. I don't like this one. This one's inferior to this one. I don't like that. And on top of that, like, what's that supposed to mean? Like, I don't say that about women. I don't say, oh, this one's better than this one. I might say I'm more attracted to this one, or this one is I'm more compatible with this one, but I'm not gonna say this person's better than this person. It's messed up, but that's how people do it. Like when women complain about men, when, like, let's say a guy become famous, he dump his wife and get a model. That happens. I hate that. Guess what? Women do the exact same thing. They find a guy, like when Chris Brown made that song, these girls ain't loyal. I can't say the other word because YouTube. He's not lying. He comes in, your girl's gone. Because he's rich, famous, and attractive. And talented. You got all that? He's leaving with your girl if he wants her. That's just what it is. So when you with a girl, you just gotta pray that nothing goes wrong. That's all you gotta do. And guess what? More than likely something will. And then you just pretend that it don't, and you keep moving. You know what I mean? And that's just what it is. You know, and if it gets too much, then you might have to do something. If it happens a couple times, you ignore it. I've been there. I know what it is. Okay. Probably cheated. See? I didn't even read that part. I got to the point where another man had just started my little segue. Probably cheated on me. I could say that. I don't know for a fact. It's a 95% certainty. There's no way she's. Well, I'm not gonna say there's no way. It's very rare that she's gonna be like, oh, I'm in love and I gotta leave. You went from being with you to you in love with this other guy, and you didn't do. She left you without cheating on you. Think about it like this from a woman's perspective. If she leaves you, she needs to make sure that what she's leaving you for is going to be a better situation. Notice I ain't say better man, but it's going to be a better situation. If she left you and then found out the guy's not good in bed, then what? If she was with you for 2 years, so she was satisfied with you. So when she go to the next guy, she don't want to go there and then find out, oh man, he has a micro. You know what I'm saying? He has a micro, whatever. Or, oh man, the dude got this or whatever. She don't want that to happen. She gonna have to test the waters out first before she leaves you. More than likely, it was going on for a little while. Okay, probably cheated on me, and she said she stopped loving me. That happens, man. I'm telling you, it's called hypergamy. Women look for a way to segue to the next guy that they think is going to give them a better life. Somebody who got more money than you, maybe even, oh, he's 2 inches taller or something like that. It's shallow stuff. Men do it as well. But for men, it's more of a, it's less shallow. You know what I mean? For the most part. You know what I mean? Like, men branch out. You know, it's not to say it's cool, but men branch out. It's less likely to happen. If they dealing with another girl, it's just a physical thing, and they go back to their girlfriend. With women, they dealing with another guy. A lot of times, they might leave you for that guy. It's happened. It's happened to me. Okay, she finally got her stuff out of my apartment, but this basically ruined my birthday, which was a few days ago, man. I feel sorry for you, man. You see, I'm not even playing right now. This is serious. It's so weird because women get away with it more than men. Somebody kept telling me men do it all the time. I'm like, yo, what you talking about? Women do it all the time. To be honest, I think in terms of cheating, I think that the number of times that men cheat is more than the number of times women cheat. Hold on, though. But I think more women cheat more than men do. Like you said, women get away with it a lot. Men don't want to admit when it happens to them. Also, women date fewer men than men date women. So it's more likely for a woman to cheat than a guy to cheat because she's got more options to cheat than you do. That's just what it is. A lot of men don't. I know a bunch of people. They don't go on dates. Women don't like them. Women don't want them. So what happens? A lot of women are dating the same men. Like, think about it. They keep saying that men are cheaters, right? How are men cheating with, like, somebody I know, family member said, she said all men, they got like two or three other women. And I'm like, if you look at the statistics, there's the same amount of men on the planet as women. Almost the same. It's a few more men. Worldwide. If we're talking about America, it's a few more women in America, but very few. It's almost 1-to-1, right? So if men are cheating with 2 and 3 girls, where are these 2 and 3 girls coming from? If it's 3 men on the planet and only 3 women, only 3 men and 3 women, how does he have 3 women? By one guy having 3 women and the other 2 don't have none. It's that simple. So women are more the ones getting their options, getting to choose and stuff like that. The men aren't. So that means most of the men, a good portion of the men, well, not most of the men, but we're going to say a big chunk of the men, I'm going to say maybe 30% are pretty much out the game. They're not really going on dates and stuff like that. It's a couple more men might get a date here and there, and then there's a few men that's doing okay. And then there's the rest of the guys, like that top, I'm going to say 15, 10%, they just killing it. Those are the cheaters that the women keep complaining about. How else is it? Who are they cheating with? Women from Mars? If it's the same amount of men, the same amount of women, in order for a man to have 3 and something women, that means that some of them can't have them. That's just how it works. Think about it. That's the only way it can work. Okay, I know I wasn't perfect, but I always made a point to improve and change for the better. That's not good enough. You need to be perfect. For women, because they're looking for any reason to leave you and go to the next guy. You know what I'm saying? You got to really have something that they can't get nowhere else in order for them to say, you know what, I'm good with this guy. And that's it. Okay? Or not literally something they can't get anywhere else, but I'm saying like you got to really be like upper echelon for a woman to say, you know what, I'm good with him, that's it. Or a woman could be so low on the totem pole that she's willing to settle with a guy who's decent. Because she knows she ain't gonna get nobody better than that. So they trying to get the best they can get in their heads. Because sometimes the best is not what they think it is. Which is why they complain about relationships a lot. Well, I thought you said this guy was better than me, and look, now you crying about stuff. Okay, account made. How do I transfer money? You go to there's a button right in the middle where there's a I think it's like a money sign. You click that. You press in the amount of money you want to send. Then you click pay, and then you go to the person's name. You type the name in, and then you and it's a section underneath that. It says for. You just put whatever you want in there, or you just leave it blank. Women want relationships for validation for the most part. I don't know about for the most part, but they don't want to be in a relationship if they can't say, hey, go to their girlfriend and say, this is my man. Don't you wish you had him? And they be like, yeah, I wish I had him. If she brings you around, like let's say she was head over heels in love with you, right? And she brings you around her friends, right? And her friends like, ew, you dating him? She would start to lose that attraction for you. She would. Okay, my ex basically ghosted me and avoided me for almost a month before talking to me in person. She basically went from me to I'm in love with this other person in under 3 months. Then the guy confessed to her at one point that she accepted. Hey man, I'm sorry that you're going through that, man. It's crazy. Use Scream Strike to get a big laugh out of Boo. I thought I was doing Scream Strike. Oh well, let's get it. Oh, he on me. Is that gonna activate the door? Man, he almost destroyed Mike. He said shaking my head, talking about foolishness already. Women like the emotional attachment and want the validation. That's true. We should do a stream about this, man. I think we could have a good discussion. Sure thing. Sure thing. Message me on Instagram.
Ready? It's time to hitch another ride. Cool.
And we're going to do a stream about it. And like I said, stuff like that happened to me, so you already know I got a dog in that fight anyway. There's more women worldwide. No, there's not. It's more men worldwide. But it doesn't even matter with who. It's almost 1-to-1. For every one man, there's one woman. That simple. Even if it's only a few more men or a few more women, it's almost 1-to-1 worldwide. Just period. Anywhere you go, it's about the same amount of men as all women. Okay, she said I wasn't able. You wasn't able to what? Fornication problems just be fornicationally moral humans. That's not gonna work. People aren't moral. People are terrible people.
Over there. Look, over there.
People are just terrible. This is what I was supposed to do the first time, but I was messing up. Yep. You already knew that was going to happen. What's he holding on to when he grabs that door? You know what I mean? Like, what's he holding on to? I don't see like a handle or anything there.
Here goes nothing.
Come on, give me that honey pot. I need that honey pot. Give me that honey pot. Give me that honey pie. That honey pie. Let's do it. See, when I pull that honey pot out, they start getting scared. They know what time it is. That honey pie. Give me that honey pie. Let me get that honey pie. To make her happy, okay.
Must be right around here somewhere.
Oh, she said that you wasn't. She said you wasn't able to make her happy, but she didn't want to have a serious discussion, and she didn't want to compromise on anything. And the relationship is 50-50. No, it's not 50-50. Don't get that in your head that it's 50-50. It's never 50-50. All you looking for is, okay, it's 70-30 or it's 40-60. As long as you get anywhere close, if it's 40-60, you're doing good. You're doing excellent. Because in a lot of relationships, it's 80-20. One person doing 80%, the other person doing 20. Why would it always be 50%? The two people aren't the same. Somebody's going to do more than the other. That's just what it is. But you want to get close to 50-50 as possible. But if you can't, it is what it is. And she didn't want to compromise. She already knew what she was doing. Trust me. That's how that worked. It was no compromise. She already had her mind made up, period. It was nothing you could have done. So don't even harp on, man, I should have did this. It was nothing you could do. That's just it. It was nothing you could have did. It was over. I know. I've tried. Oh, I'm going to get her back. I'm going to get her back. No, when they want that other guy, they want that other guy, and that's it. She thinks he's better than you. She feel like she upgraded. You a sucker. You a clown to her. I'm just keeping it real. To her, you a clown. To the other guy, he's a god. To her, that's just what it is. She feels like you a clown. Don't even try nothing. Okay, I'm back in school, have a full-time job of over 3 years, have my own place, and I'm getting a car by the end of the year. You see all that stuff you got to do? What does a woman got to come to the door with? She got to have a job? She got to be educated? She got to be in school like you? She got to have, what she got to have? With nothing. She just got to be a female and just as long as you somewhat attracted to it, that's it. It is what it is. That's just the reality. The Bible lays out all you need to know about love, but people don't like to listen. I don't believe in the Bible, so you can't ask me about that. Mean, I sent 10, but not sure if you saw my message above. Hold on. Thank you, man. I appreciate it, man. You one of the greatest people ever. And what was your message above? No, I've read those messages. I've seen them. But anyway, let's finish this.
This door should take us right back to the lab floor.
Which, this one, right? Oh, this one. Let me answer this guy a question real quick. I always thought we were doing good, but I guess not. If you thought you were doing good, you're not. She did more cooking than I did because she likes to do that, but I cleaned more because I like cleaning. Look, if you're a man and you feel your relationship is going well, it's not. Women don't like relationships that are good. They want them to be super excellent. This thing gotta be the greatest, because you gotta think about it. women get hit on all the time. They have a plethora of men they could choose from. Think about it like this. If you were rich, exactly, their ears are shut off from the good word. I don't know about no good word. My ears is shut off from the good word. But anyway, the point is this. If you're rich, right? And there's a house that's a good house, right? You're not gonna live in it. Because you don't live in the houses. You live in the states. You live in super mega McMansions on the states. That's what you live in. Because you're rich. You think Jeff Bezos wants good? To him, good don't sound good at all. To him, good is terrible. Oh my God, this woman's not a model. What the heck is going on? She's not 30 years younger than me. What the heck is going on? This is crazy. Well, that's how women feel because they get hit on so much, get so much attention from men. They get a lot of things that they want from men, like they might get a bill paid, and a lot of times they don't even have to sleep with the guy and get a bill paid and stuff like that. So do you really think they're gonna look at it and say, oh, this guy's doing, he's pulling his weight, he's doing what he's supposed to do, he's got a job, he's got a car, he's got a, that's not enough. You got to come with something extra that she feels like she's getting what she's worth. Women they feel like their self-esteem gets higher because a lot of people is approaching them and telling them all this crap. So they're going to have a inflated ego about that. Most of the times in regular life, that's not the case. But when it comes to dating, women, that's women's domain. Dating and all that other stuff, and that's not for men. That's for women. I'm just keeping it real with you. That's for women. That's not for men. Men are that it's not for men. That's all I can say to you. It's not for us. It's for women. Okay, where am I going? Oh, I'm going to here. Oh, we gotta run up. Gotta run up on the ops. Run right up on them. Okay, where am I going? Oh. Missed that. What I was trying to do was run, jump, do that, and then I thought I could run up that wall.
Hope we find some ingredients around here.
I'm not looking for no ingredients. I don't care about no ingredients.
There it is.
Oh, the message was just telling you about the tent. Yeah, I seen it. Thank you. I really appreciate it. But since I mentioned it again, it doesn't matter. Enjoy, man. It's not about enjoy because I appreciate it, but it's not about enjoy because I'm not. Don't think that I'm struggling. Ain't no money going to enjoyment. It's really not. It's going to bills, YouTube, bills. That's about it. I knew who this guy was, but she thought I was stupid and wasn't perceptive. This guy texted me in the middle of the night, basically threatening me. Why'd he threaten you? Why would he threaten you? Like if he called, why would he call you in the middle of the night?
Trying to collect screams by force. He used to be booze scared.
How did you even get back here? The door we sent you through is sawdust.
Yeah, and I almost got turned into somebody's
CashApp does take a percentage. It takes a 1% percentage.
Came along and fixed the door.
If you send it right away. If you do a you can set it to send it like within 3 days, and then it doesn't take anything.
Leaderboard, baby.
Ha! You a top laugh collector?
1%, that's not too bad. So if you send $10, it takes 10 cents.
Are rough
That ain't too bad. Like, I'm not worried about
Who
that.
said anything about collecting laughs? I'm after negative emotions.
He's heartless.
And my new friends have kindly invaded the factory to get them for me.
He was behind it?
Negative
This dude's a
emotions?
sucker.
He's trying to know.
Yeah, Organization 13 must be helping them.
Why would he threaten you? Like, that's what I'm trying to get. Like, why would the guy threaten you? What did you do? Did you do anything?
Chortle, you've got to start over. But negative energy, especially sadness, give them something that
I'm thinking about
really
voting,
breaks
man. I
their
really am.
hearts, and they'll stay sad
But
forever.
It's just a vote against Trump. I do not like Biden.
We're not gonna let you hurt anyone like that.
She even sent a photo of this guy shirtless in bed. Like, who the heck does that?
Just
Women
try
do
and
that.
stop
They do that. That's
You'll
that's
see
the
soon
truth.
enough.
It is
I
what it
am gonna
is.
Be a legend around this place.
Do not you talking like you
Now,
surprised.
consider your career
That's just cruel, you know.
officially over.
That's what they do.
And that goes.
If a woman feels like she's not getting what she wants from you, she's like I told you, they got that sense of, I get approached by this guy. You're nothing. You're a clown to her. So she gonna treat you like a clown. That's what it is. You're a clown. I don't think you're a clown, but she does. She thinks you're a clown. That's why she does that stuff. If a woman feels like she can do better than you, if she feels like she can do better, like a good amount better, not just, oh, I could do slightly better than him. You know what I mean? If it's slightly better, then that might not be a big deal. But if she really thinks, oh, this guy's a real upgrade, and I can get him. You know what? To her, to her, you're a clown. That's it. Shit, like I've seen women with some attitudes on them, just like, who are you? You ain't nobody. And I'm like, okay, yes. I know you're the master of the universe. They do that. Men do the same thing when they get some money. That's mainly when men get money. They do stuff like that. I don't get why she would lie saying she was happy for so long, because she needed you for a minute. It's hard finding a cute nerdy girl where I'm a cute nerdy girl. Oh man, you lost one, man. I feel sorry for you. That's what I was looking for. That's what I would want.
Where'd he go?
We're in control of this factory now.
Man, I wish I had a cute nerdy girl.
Few improvements. Some real doozies I just know you're gonna love. In fact, you're not getting out of here alive.
That weasel
You
means
just got
business.
it's nothing you could do. Just you
You'll
gotta
never
move on.
quit.
That's it.
We have got to
You
get
probably
food
won't.
safety
Most
first.
people don't.
Then we can take care of Randall. Time to find a way out.
Yeah.
If you aren't rich, famous, or have a humongous member, the lady's gonna be on some foolishness. That's what it is. It really is. Same thing with, like I said, with men. If the men got a lot of money, or they're like super attractive or something like that, they're in the top few guys, they gonna feel like, oh, I could do so much better than this girl. I'm gonna treat her like garbage. I knew one guy, he was like that. This guy I knew, he was talking about how he was doing women dirty and whatnot. I thought that was coming from this. He was talking about how he used to do women dirty and stuff like that, or how he still was, even like right then and there while he was telling me, because he was attractive to. They thought he was so attractive, he could do anything he wanted to them, and that just is what it is. If you're a super stud, you do whatever you want to a woman. And that's just it. Okay, am I going the right way? I thought I was going back. I think this is the right way. Oh, man. Oh, she was inside the thing with us? Oh man, it's a wrap for y'all. Them honey blasters. That honey pot. I gotta try a different keyblade. I haven't tried this one. Okay, yeah, I haven't tried this one. I gotta try this one. I gotta get something to drink real quick. You've been nice the entire time? Big mistake. Now, you don't want to be a complete jerk, but being nice? Big mistake. Big mistake. I had a girl tell me, not a girl, a bunch of girls tell me, you a nice guy. I hate that. One girl told me, she literally came out and told me, a girl that was cheating on me. She said, yo, if you was an idiot like this other guy, I wouldn't treat you so bad. I'm telling, I don't know what it is about women, but for some reason they don't want a nice guy. They complain about the guys that they say ain't nice, but they with them. Look, treat relationships like a business. It's about results. With a business, it's about results. That bottom line. Are you making money? Are you making as much money as you possibly can make? That's it. You get what I'm saying? So do the same thing with women. Only worry about results. I knew one guy, he said he used to throw fits in the house and flip tables over. He said, I didn't want to do that, but I did that because that's, he said she'll act like she mad. He said, but once he do all that kind of stuff, then she'll start acting like she got some sense later on. You know what I mean? Like, don't worry about, do what's going to get the results you want. I know I want to be a nice guy. I don't like being a bad guy. But what's going to get you results? Ain't that what Uzi said in the song? He said, baby, I'm better off lying to you. Do what you better off get. You know what I'm saying? Like, whatever's going to have you doing better in that relationship, do that. If arguing, you got to argue with them sometimes. I don't know why. Because they feel like they bored. Like, for them, something happening is, drama is better than being bored. You got to keep something going. It got to be some drama. Not all the time, but I'm saying, like, just don't be a nice guy. They don't like it. They don't. You like being a nice guy. You just a nice guy at heart. Me too. They don't like that. They look at you like, oh, he's a sucker. Let me see what I can get out of him. He's a clown and he's a sucker. He's both. Okay. I was telling her how I felt and she was just asking why I was telling all these things. I just said, you never asked me. I just said, you never asked me. No, you messed up. You messed up, because if you said you never asked me, you mean that you told her that after y'all broke up. Or after she dumped you, because y'all didn't break up. She dumped you. That's what happened. But, right now, you beating a dead horse. Matter of fact, some girl told me that before. She said, you beating a dead horse. Beating a dead... Wasn't the girl I was with, but you beating a dead horse. I can do so much better than you, a sucker. Nah, she didn't say that, but that's what it meant, though. How I felt or how I was doing. This was my first relationship, so I was naive to a lot of stuff. Well, here's your awakening. Grand opening, grand closing. That's how it go. I'm telling you. Do not be a nice guy. Being a nice guy basically is being boring, being a sucker, being a clown. A lot of women, they get with gangsters, right? Be in jail and stuff, locked up. But guess what? They love them, don't they?
What's for the machines? They've gone totally bonkers.
They heartless.
There's no way we can take Boo through here safely.
This must be what Randall meant by improvements.
Improvements.
Nothing we can't handle.
Yep.
Sully, maybe you and Mike should take Boo someplace that's safe.
What did I just do?
Right.
If you find a contract.
I hit the space bar trying to pause the game because I'm so used to pausing the game that and I'm used to pausing stuff on YouTube with the space bar that I hit that and it started recording what I was doing. So I got scared because I thought it stopped the stream. Okay. Also means Saturday when I was at Taco Bell, somebody backed a car into mine, but I'm not worried because the teenager got that backed into my. The teenager guy that backed into my car, guy's dad's paying for my front bumper damage. Good. Moneybag mean. I am broke. I'm so broke. If Megan lying, you think her career done? No. Look what happened with Cardi B. She said she was drugging guys and raping them. No, what she's raping them? If she drugged them, that's rape. But she was getting them robbed and drugging them. Guess what? They forgot about that. I think it's like a lot of times you hear about women getting done dirty. So if a woman do a man dirty, it is what it is. And on top of that, it's punching up. A woman doing something to a man is not the same thing as a man doing something to a woman. It affects men differently than it affects women, even if it's the same thing. I told somebody that, they might have got mad, but that's the truth. Me doing something to a woman is not the same thing as a woman doing something to me. Because a woman is going to be weaker, usually smaller, usually weaker, usually smaller, usually more fearful because they live in a world full of super soldiers, which is men. Because any man can, like, most men can just destroy the average woman. So if a man do something to a woman, she's like in fear for the rest of her life. If a woman do something to a man, it might hurt him that situation, but he's not going to carry that for the rest of his life. Like, oh my God, I need to be scared about women. Nah. And remember, men make up 50% of the population. So you got to deal with them. So if you're scared of them, you still got to deal with them. So it's a difference between something happening to a woman and something happening to a man. I don't even think, and on top of that, we live in the patriarchy. Men control stuff. Y'all got me getting ready to cuss. Men control stuff. So with that being said, if women take a jab at men, it is what it is. The same thing with like racism. White people are at the top. So every now and then you see a black person might take a jab at white people and people accept it. And some white people get mad about that. And I can understand that. Because they did something they weren't supposed to do. But guess what? People they're looking at it like, oh, that guy was punching up. Punching up is different than punching down. A woman doing something to an oppressed person doing something to somebody who's not oppressed is not the same thing. It's not the same thing the other way around. So if a woman doing something, and I'm saying it both ways. If a woman do something to me, it's not the same thing as me doing it to her. Although it's still not right. Like some girl sexually assaulted me. She said it's okay because I'm a woman. I'm like, no, it's not. I still don't like. If I would have did that to her, it would have been wrong, but it would have been worse. You know what I'm saying? Still, both would have been wrong, but me doing it would have been worse. Okay, I don't even think you need those three things you mentioned. Money and size helps, but it's all about being smarter and having goals. That's cope. Women don't want no smart guy. You have to be defiant of what you want as well, not indecisive. That helps. That helps. It's about looks, how you look. That's number one. How much money you have and your status. That's it. That's what it's about. Be the greatest guy on the planet. You're not going to do any good. It's not going to do any good for you in comparison to being really attractive, having a lot of money, or having a lot of status, meaning being like famous or something like that. That'll get you way more results than anything. Anyway, let me get to this. Oh, we gotta get on top of this.
Maybe we could use the parts here to avoid the lasers.
To avoid the lasers. Oh man. Why did I got on top of that by accident? Okay, wait for that. Oh man. I'm gonna dart through this.
Oh, I see a machine up there in the cage past the stairs.
I just ran right through that. Oh wait, whoops. How was I able to run right through it? I was getting dealt with more so when I was trying to do it the right way. Now what am I doing? Oh. Oh, I thought I was going to jump on one of these and then jump on the top of that thing. But there's a staircase right there. Yeah, we're going to go to the staircase. Getting tagged. Whoa.
Nice.
There we go. The heck? Got it. Mean, you know times are bad when you're getting more advice from rappers. You talking about from me? Mean is my favorite rapper's favorite rapper. I don't know about that. Moneybag Mean. Matter of fact, let me tell y'all something. I got something new. Y'all gonna like this. Alright, I'm working on this, right? It's still not all together. And I ain't got the flow down right. When I was in school, I carried guns in my lunchbox. Kept a couple racks in my lunchbox. Had a few bags of crack in my lunchbox. Play with me and you get, play with me, you getting popped because I don't box. Shoot you in the mouth since you like the beatbox. Play with us, you gon' play with us, you gon' nah. Play with us, we gon' bust you getting off at the next stop. Go 100, got 100 round drums. The shots don't stop. Oh man, I gotta get it together. I'm messing up because I'm just reading this right off the top. I ain't got the flow down. I ain't memorized it. It's called Lunchbox. Hold on, let me say it right. I'm not gonna say it fast because I'm gonna mess it up. When I was in school, I carried guns in my lunchbox. We're gonna start over. We're gonna do this one more time. This is it. I got the shit right. I got the stuff right in front of me. When I was in school, I carried guns in my lunchbox. Kept a couple racks in my lunchbox. Had a few bags of crack in my lunchbox. Play with me, you getting popped because I don't box. Shoot you in the mouth since you like the beatbox. Play with us, we gonna bust you getting off at the next stop. Got 100 rounds and got 100 round drum, the shots don't stop. Yeah, I'm telling you, like when I get that damn pack and we record it, should be dropping that mixtape. Let me see. This one is called Do It Myself, right? This one called Do It Myself. I could send one of my shooters to pop you, or I could do it myself. I could do it myself. I could do it myself. I could send one of my goons to body you, or I could do it myself. I could do it myself. I could do it myself. I could send one of my shooters to body you, or I could do it myself. I could do it myself. I could do it myself. I could let one of my young boys slide, or I could do it myself. I could do it myself. I could do it myself. Oh man, I'm telling you. We about to, oh man, when I dropped this thing got me sweating. Oh man, I'm kind of sweating myself. I'm sweating right. That got me all sweaty, man. I'm telling you, we about to do it. Yeah, that was, the first one was Lunchbox. The second one was called Do It Myself. Okay, now let's get back to the game. Y'all got me sweating and whatnot. We about to drop that. Like as soon as I get some money and we get that mixtape, we get that we got to get some equipment. We're gonna record that. We're gonna drop that. We're gonna drop that. We're gonna drop that. Let me check the comments real quick. Mean, okay, Moneybag Mean said he's red pilled. I'm not red pilled. I used to be red pilled. I'm not red pilled. I'm not blue pilled. You take a guess what I am. You probably know. If you know about Red Pill, you know what I am then. Okay. Let me see. Hey Savage, I hope you're doing well, doing good, man. I'm trying to. Hey Jack. Okay, there's a lot more to go in. There's a lot more to go into, but we can talk about it on the stream. All right, right. I was listening to Larry's 10 years anniversary stream. It was pretty weird hearing you curse a lot again. I know. I feel funny too. I think hygiene is more important than looks. No, not at all. Women don't need a good looking guy unless they want to show off. First off, how many people are really that nasty? The average good looking guy is at least somewhat clean. Is at least decently clean. The average person in this society is decently clean. Decently clean. Not, you know what I'm saying? So what you're saying, even if it was true, it wouldn't make sense because it's not a factor. Hygiene is not really much of a factor in society because most people are decently clean. Not everybody's like the cleanest, but most people are decent enough where she's not worried about. She's not looking at, he farted. I mean, not he farted. His clothes disheveled. You know what I mean? Like, well, here's the thing. If you are really good looking and the other person is just average, but you are really clean, but he's clean enough, it don't matter. He's clean enough. Height matters more than good looks. Height does not matter more than good looks. My dad is short. Height doesn't matter. It's good looks first, then height. Height is a big one. It's a big one, but good looks come first. Me, who are you voting for? Biden. If I vote, I'm voting for Biden. Half of the time they're going to be turned around anyway. What do they need to look at you for? What are you talking about? What you mean half the time they need to... I have no clue what you're talking about. Mean got that Kanye merch. Ooh-wee, that's pretty violent rap. Better place a disclaimer on that. Nah, it's okay. We ain't cussing, nothing like that. Mean, if you gonna rap, give us a beat and the SoundCloud link. I didn't start the SoundCloud. I got a SoundCloud, but I'm not doing nothing on it. I just got an account, you know what I'm saying, just so I could look at people, you know, I could listen to people on SoundCloud. Don't do it, me. That's a spell for ending up shot up in the streets. Man, nobody getting shot up. I'm the one who's going to do the shooting. Man, if somebody getting popped, it's going to be the ops. It ain't going to be me. I'm popping. Man, don't play with me. Play with me, you getting popped. Play with me, you getting popped. That's how we doing it. Oh, so this is the next mode for the... Oh, he got claws. Him got claws. I feel like Wolverine. I feel like Wolverine. This is my least favorite thing right here, this one. Okay, this alright. Oh, got a second form, okay. Got the ice skates on. My man got the ice skates. My man got the ice skates. He got the ice skates and he got the ice cream. He got ice cream. We all scream for ice cream. This dude Randall's a piece of garbage. Hold on, I gotta see the finishing attack. I clicked it, but I already went to the thing already. Okay, I'm sure I got better bars and flow, bro, but get me on for real, on the feature. From what I just did, of course, a lot of people got better bars and flow than that. but I ain't really get into it just yet. You get what I'm saying? Like, this is me just slopping around. You gotta hear me when I really get into it. It's a whole different story, a whole different ball game. I start sounding like Jay. I start sounding like Hove. Don't me and Hove, don't, no, wait, no. It's just in the song, he said, don't me and Jigga be flowing alike? It was, what's it called? The song called All Right by Jay-Z. He said, don't me and Jigga be flowing alike? That's what some people that's trying to be a rapper would say. Mean gonna take longer to drop that mixtape than Jay Electronica took to drop his album. Nah, it ain't gonna be that long. They don't understand we like them for them, not because they have lots of money or they're going to school to be a dentist. Men like women because of looks. That's just the facts. But men also like women for them too. First with men comes looks and then who they are as a person. But men value who they are as a person more than women value men as people. You know what I mean? So women value looks, money, status, talent, you know what I mean? And then comes personality. Personality is dead last for women. It matters, but out of all the things that matters to women, personality is dead last. It's not even too much of a factor. It is a factor a little bit. With men, it's looks and then the personality. That's it. He talking about hitting the girl from the back. What are you talking about? I wasn't talking about that. Oh, when I said I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, I get, yeah, you talking about when G Savior said half of the time they're gonna be turned around anyway. What do they need to look at you for? He talking about some that bedroom fun. I don't know why they even crossed my mind. Alright, an average looking woman has a way bigger pool of option when compared to the average looking man. Yes, it's not even close. But yet women keep saying that men got all these. Oh, men are cheaters. They got all. Where men getting all these options from to cheat? In order to cheat, you got to have options. So they'll sit there and say that women got all the options, but men is doing all the cheating. That doesn't even make sense. It doesn't even compute. You got to have options in order to cheat. If the only person you can have is this one person, you couldn't cheat if you wanted to because you can't. You ain't got no options. It's sad but true. You're right. Let's get back to this though.
Great. The power's out again. Okay. We know what to do. Gotta find... Bingo. Huh?
Can't they just laugh?
Mike, how's that supposed to help?
How come their voices don't work?
That's good.
Yep, take it away.
Nice try, Mike.
What?
I'm not doing this
Wait.
alone.
Hey, you, not me. Come on. Sully. Whoa. No. Stop. Sully. No.
Stoop said it was pretty spooky how I straight confessed to plotting a mugging with someone. I don't see what's so spooky about it.
What I had.
It is what it is. What's the problem? I know what you're saying. That's bad. I ain't have a choice at the time. I was messed up. I needed to pay rent. My rent wasn't gonna get paid doing the right things. It just wasn't gonna happen. So I had to do something. I had to do what I had to do.
Oh, it's on.
It's funny when you.
Nice
Oh,
work.
he said that if you tell women these things, they'll feel offended. Of course. People, for the most part, are very similar. We're more similar than we are different, right? The same reactions the women are having is the same reaction men have. If you tell men, hey, we live in a patriarchy and women are being oppressed, the average man is going to be like, what are you talking about? Because it's not in their best interest. Okay. When you tell a woman, hey, you have the upper leg in this, and you're treating men this way. What? If you tell a white person, hey, we live in a white dominated society where they're at the top and different people are at different levels or below them. So let's say you got underneath them, you got Asians, then you got maybe Middle Eastern people, then you got Hispanics, and then you got blacks at the bottom. They'll be like, what? What are you talking about? We live in a meritocracy. If you talk about able-bodied people, well, let's say handicapped people are being oppressed. What? What are you talking about? That's what an able-bodied person gonna say. What are you talking about? They get special parking. They need special parking. The rest of their lives is a lot worse than yours. They can't even walk. Some of them, you know what I mean, or can't walk straight. Or what about left-handed people? They're being oppressed too. Their oppression is a little bit. It's more inconveniences though, in terms of like left-handed people. They're being oppressed too, but it's minor. It's not that big of a deal in terms of left-handed people. But still, if you say to a right-handed person, "Yo, left-handed people are being oppressed," because people don't want to feel like they're the bad guys. Okay, let me see. It's funny how when you say, okay, you already read that. In my life, men are more self-aware about these things, about the specific thing you're talking about. Yes, but men are not aware about. It's the same thing clear across the board. When you're on when you're on the business end of the deal, you're aware of it because it's affecting you. So in terms of dating, men are at the bottom end of the barrel. Most men. It's only a few men that's at the top. If you ask the men that's at the top, that's doing all good and whatnot, they just getting as many dates as they want, having as much fun as they want, treating women the way they want. They don't understand it either. They just like the women. They don't understand because they're not on the business end of the deal. They getting the best end of the deal. So I don't know if you've seen it was an experiment where they had to where the teacher said that people was gonna get like extra credit or something like that if they could shoot this paper ball into a wastebasket. And the people at the back of the classroom was like, "Whoa, I can't even see it. Like it's no way for me to make it because I can't even see the trash can from here, the wastebasket from here. You know, and it's far. And there's somebody up in front is sitting right in front of it. The people in the front gonna make it easy. Guess what? The people in the front didn't say nothing. They're just like, oh, yeah, we doing all right. Well, just shoot better. Just try harder. That's what the people in the front say. The people in the back gonna say, there's no try harder. If we switch chairs, y'all will do just as bad as us.
Guys,
that's just what it is. If you're doing better, if the person doesn't notice, that means they're doing better. If the person does notice, that means they're doing worse. That's just how that works. People only notice when it's in their best interest. For the most part. Oh. I can't do the attack. I wanted to see that finisher. Women don't like when men show emotions, but at the same time, want men to show more emotions. No, they don't. That's what they say. Remember, games should be sold, not told. What they say, don't listen to it. Like, I knew one girl, she said that she was mad that her boyfriend didn't do a certain thing. And then she left him for somebody else, right? And when she got with that guy, she said that guy lets me do what I was mad about the other guy not letting me do. And I said, you don't like it, do you? She said, nope. She said, I want to go back to what I was doing before, which is try to do it and him tell me no. She said she liked that better than actually doing it. I'm telling you, people don't know themselves. That's a pretty big button, and why use one finger for that big button?
Come back! You can't run off, kid!
Yeah, I did get that fly swatter ready when I saw that flyer on Pence.
Ah, there you are.
It landed on Pence as soon as Pence said, "Oh, systemic racism doesn't exist." Then the fly landed on him. He didn't say in those words systemic racism doesn't exist. He alluded to that. He insinuated that systemic racism does not exist. Or subconscious racism doesn't exist either.
That paint was kind of growing on me.
Woo! This is way better. Ah, hey, no. Would you cut that out?
Kitty!
Boo, come here.
Sully, let's get her out of here.
The Heartless are here too?
I ain't worried about no Heartless. I'm gonna drop all of them anyway. It's time. Let's do it. Politics are scams. You just now realizing that? Yeah, it's a scam. It's always been a scam. It's about who getting paid. The politicians are trying to get money. That's it. Why am I supposed to doing this? Let me see if I can do the finisher. I just want to see what it looked like. Drop a chandelier on them. That's what I'm talking about. Drop a chandelier on them. When I whisper in your ear, your legs hit the chandelier. When I whisper in your ear, your legs hit the chandelier.
Now it's electric fences?
Fence is electrified. Don't get that.
Wolverine. 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 Right. They lucky. I was getting ready to drop that chandelier on them. Okay. Women don't like a guy who's upfront and honest about what they want. Sure, things can change, but I thought as long as you tell them before there's an issue, you would be fine. You thinking that people are being logical and thinking about the actions that they're taking. They're not thinking. The average person does not think. Not critically, at least. They barely think. They use their emotions and then they try to justify their emotions in terms of different interactions. They think when it comes to problem solving and when there's not like another person involved. Like, what's an example? if they're trying to solve a puzzle or something like that, they're thinking. But if they're like, but normal day to day, dealing with people, they're not thinking. They come to the conclusion in their head based off the emotion, and they try to justify it. That's just how that works. The average person is just like that. He also goes by MB. Oh wait. A YouTuber, Mad Black Entertainment, told his viewers that he doesn't talk to broke people in his life. If they don't make $100,000 a year, $100,000 a year, $50,000 a year is broke. That's not broke. I wish I was making $50,000 a year. Then he doesn't want advice from them. That's that fallacy where people think that somebody rich means they're like some type of authority. Oh, if somebody makes more money, that makes them a better person. Somebody actually told me that. If you make more money, that means you're a better person. I disagree. He also goes by MBA, which stands for Mad Black Atheist. Doesn't he seem like a bad person? Well, that's not enough for me to say he's a bad person. What you told me is not enough. There's plenty of people like that. But nah, that's not favorable. I would not like. I wouldn't want to be around somebody like that if that was it. How they thought, nah.
Face it, Ken. We'll take care of it. Pretty sure the control panel for this place is upstairs. There.
I wasn't trying to do that. I was trying to hide inside the thing. Drop the chandelier. There we go. He's a terrible person. No, you can't judge somebody just based off one thing. Uh-oh, this thing gonna get me. You see it's cutting through the thing? Oh, man. Whoa. It's like they know where you're going to be. NBA is an idiot. He's an idiot. Okay. He threatened a man's life and his family over something he didn't do. I didn't hear about that, so I can't make a comment on it. Okay, NBA sounds like Kanye when he didn't want advice from Sway. How, Sway? Maybe so. I can't hide underneath that because it's going the opposite direction.
Guess what? I decided to ramp things up. This one's a real
I'm gonna get hit one more time. I can almost guarantee it.
Ingredients around here.
I thought I was gonna get hit one more time. He called Etika a coward for committing something for taking his own life. I keep doing that. Yeah, a few people say that if you commit taking your own life means you're a coward. I know a few people that said stuff like that. What they gotta understand is mental health. That's one thing. Another thing is you don't know what that person is going through. Yes, they might have. They might have. What's it called? Yes, the person couldn't take the pressure of what they was going through. This is somebody who doesn't have mental health. I mean, doesn't have a mental health issue. Yes, they couldn't take what they were going through, but everybody has their own threshold. Meaning, you would do the same thing depending on Well, more than likely you would do the same thing depending on what you go through. You just because you can go through more than somebody else does not make that person weak. It doesn't. You know what I'm saying? It just makes whatever their situation was that much worse. Matter of fact, that type of thinking right there is what caused people to do it. Some of the, you know what I mean? That's part of some of the reasons why people would do it. Okay. He also apparently tried to get it on with his stepdaughter, but I don't know if that's true.
Here, we're clear.
Yep. This is the central control unit for the whole factory. Now,
But
what
in
do you
another
say
stream, he
we
said
get
he
outta
was a
here?
bad. He said he was a bad person, so he lied and yeah, NBA
Whoa,
did threaten to
hey,
hurt someone's
show a little
kids.
finesse.
Oh.
And yeah, he did do that. Okay.
Right.
Why are y'all making
Randall
these
must have
wild
messed this up.
generalization about
Something
women?
works.
Women don't all
Maybe
like
it
or
would be faster
dislike
to
the
just
same
break it.
things.
Oh, that's brilliant.
That's one of them common fallacies. It ain't just women. People in general are the same. Our DNA is 99.98% the same. Humans are very similar. Women are very similar. Men are very similar. That's just the facts. It's not that every woman's the same. No one said every woman's the same. It's just a lot of women like the same type of. You think what you think most women? You think it's just a toss up whether women like guys with money or not? The vast majority of women like guys with money. You think it's a toss up between whether a woman likes a short guy or a tall guy? The vast majority of women like tall guys. Period. You think it's just a toss up? Like you just go from one woman to the next woman, it's just gonna be just random? No. They like a lot of the same stuff. The same way a lot of men like the same stuff. That's just what it is. It ain't just about women. I said the same thing about men. I said the same thing about just people in general. That's just what it is. Most women like the same guys. The same way most men like the same women. But men like a bigger assortment of women. Women don't all like or dislike the same things. If you keep having relationship problems, it's probably not the woman. It's you problem. That's some old nonsense, man. When they say, if it keeps happening to you, maybe it's you. No, it could be society. That's like black people let's say black people was enslaved for 400 years. Well, if it keeps happening, maybe it's black people that's causing it. Are you serious? Women keep getting sexually assaulted. Well, maybe it's their problem because it keeps happening. Are you serious? Like some people grew up in abusive households, right? The child getting beat on every day. Well, maybe it's the child's fault for getting beat all the time. Maybe they should have listened. Maybe they should have listened to the parents and took out the trash on time, and maybe the child wouldn't have been abused. Y'all gotta get this right. It's not, sometimes it's you, sometimes it's not you. Period. For people that think it's always, you're the common factor. No, it's not. For people that always thinks that it's the individual, you're wrong. Period. Sometimes it's the individual and sometimes it's not. That's just the facts. Sometimes it's you, sometimes it's not. Sometimes it's internal, sometimes it's external. A lot of times it's external. Black people having a hard time getting a job is not their fault. But you always keep having a hard time getting a job. Maybe you need to switch it up and try different tactics. No. Yes, they need to do that, but that doesn't mean it's their fault. You know what I mean? Like people committing suicide a lot. Is it their problem? No. Society makes people commit suicide. Society produces a lot of these problems. That's just what it is. Nobody is saying that though. Okay, sounds like it to me. I didn't say it. Look, he said it sounds like that to him. Well, that's on you if you think it sounds like that, because that's not what's being stated. I said women in general, not saying all women. And yes, you can generalize certain things about certain people. I could generalize and say that women like tall men, and that's right. In general, I met a couple women like short guys, like one or two, and every last single other one like taller guys. Period. You know what I mean? That's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? I've yet to meet a woman that says she wants a guy who doesn't have any money. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. It is what it is. It just is. Okay? But some things are proven things. Right. Some things are. If that's like saying everybody breathes. No, everybody doesn't. Some people are on breathing machines. So they're not actually breathing. Well, that you're overgeneralizing. No, most people are breathers. Most people breathe through their nose. I could say people breathe through their noses. Some people are mouth breathers. And guess what? It's only a few of them. People are right-handed. That's true. You know why? Because even though there's some people that's left-handed, it's only a small number of them. Okay. If that's the conclusion you came to, then I don't know what to tell you. Okay. You can't say women do this and that like they are all one being. I can say women do X, Y, Z, and I can say men do X, Y, Z. But you're right in the fact that I can't say this is 100% of the time. No one said 100%. Okay, and I don't see why you want to what's your point in bringing in the fact that there's a few that don't. Like I don't get what you're trying to say. Like just because there's a few that don't mean nothing. If most of them do, then that's what the facts are. If I say, hey, you're going to be dealing with right-handed people all your life, you can say, well, there's going to be a few left-handed people. Yeah, but it's mostly going to be right-handed people. What's your point in bringing up left? Well, it just doesn't happen all the time. Okay, what's your point? Okay, yeah, you make concessions at those periods. So basically what we're saying is when we generalize, saying on most occasions, this is what you do. And in occasions where this isn't the case, then you make your adjustments. Not all women is going to be the same, but for the most part, this is what you do. And then those certain occasions when you come across this type of woman, you do that. You know what I'm saying? When in Rome, do as Romans do. Okay. Well, NBA said nice guys finish last. He's right. He's right. We all know women, and am I overgeneralizing men by saying nice guys finish last? I guess you could say I'm overgeneralizing women by saying that too. I'm not sure. We all know women aren't all the same. That's an assumption. The only person who's not assuming that is you. Y'all are in a state of blatant confusion. I have no clue what you're talking about. Saying it's just you in another form is another form of gaslighting. That's a toxic mindset. I think so too. When you always blame the individual, it's not always the individual. It's just not the case. Sometimes it really is society. Sometimes it really is everybody else. When somebody said the world was round and everybody said you're stupid, the world is flat, it really was everybody else that was wrong. Am I right? It really was everybody else that was wrong. That's just the facts. Sometimes it's you, sometimes it's other people.
I've got a better idea. If we can just short it out, the lock will disengage. And lucky for us, Boo is a walking energy generator.
That might work.
You're our MVP, Boo.
heard women say that nice guys finish last, but I'm not sure if they actually believe that. Because I'm not sure they're actually thinking about what they do when that happens. You get what I'm saying? Same thing with anybody. When they doing something that only benefits a certain amount of people and marginalizes other people, they're not thinking about what they're doing at all. When they got something to benefit, when they benefit from something that hurts you, they're not even thinking about you, man. Well, I know you could clam with this. I know you could clam. Saying narcissists gaslight people. I still don't know how to do this pirate shit. I just spin in a circle, shoot. Boy, you tearing me up. Why I look like the Grinch? Where he at? They must have got him. Okay, and that women are more narcissistic than men isn't a generalization. It's true. I gotta go with Halloween King on this. When Halloween King, I think he's right on this. I don't think women are more narcissistic than men. Notice when I said that, I didn't say women are more narcissistic than men. I think men are more narcissistic than women. I said that when it comes to dating, women are more narcissistic. Well, I didn't say those words, but yes. When it comes to that, just in general, people in general, when they have power, they become more narcissistic. Women have power when it comes to dating. So they're the narcissistic ones when it comes to that. But I think that's pretty much it. When it comes to those types of things, relationships, dating, yeah, women are more narcissistic. But outside of that, no, I don't think so. Oh, okay. Alright. Okay, well then I can agree with you, Black Doom. Women don't have all that much power outside of that. But that's all they need, to be honest. I wish we could just walk like normally. It says women have more power when it comes to dating, the dating game. Yeah, they do. It is what it is. They do. But I will say the people at the top of the dating game is men. And I know what you're saying. How does that work out? Women have the power in general. But the people that's at the top, it's just a small group of men. They get everything they want. Athletes, rich, famous guys, super attractive guys. They're at the top. They get everything they want. When they want, how they want. I told you I met a few of them. Just get everything they want. Women, they get most of the stuff they want. But the guys at the top, they just super narcissistic. I think I mentioned that before, like during this stream. The people at the top is men. It's sort of like talking about intelligence, right? The average woman is smarter than the average man, right? Women on average are smarter than average men. But the smartest people are mostly men. The super geniuses, it's dominated by mostly just men. It's very few women that's like that smart. But on average, women are smarter than average men. Like you just, basically, if you have somebody just pick somebody at random, pick a man and a woman at random, it's going to be a bigger portion of the times you're going to get a smarter, the person who's smarter is going to be a woman. But if you just go only to the super smart people, we talking about like the geniuses, it's mostly just men. It's dominated by men. How does that work? Because the dumbest people is men too. The people at the bottom of is men. The smartest people is men, the dumbest people is men. Women are somewhere in the middle. And women can have a retirement plan at the age of 18 if they think about it. I don't know about that. What you mean? All they had to do is find a guy with a lot of dough and success that's kind of funny. It's not that simple because it's not that many guys that's successful, meaning they got to be part of a harem in order to do in order to really try to solidify that, they need to be part of a harem. And even then, they can't be sure that guy's not going to dump them at any given point in time. And if the guy's got that much money, he's going to be one of them guys with a lot of options. He might not want that girl, because he got a lot of options. That might just be some girl that he wants to sleep with sometimes. So it's possible for a woman to get that, but it's not that simple. Nah. Because that guy got options. You got that type of money and you handsome, you got options. You handsome with a lot of money, you got options. And like I said, it's not that many of them, so the women got to compete with other women for him. Now, if she just wants to find, here's where women got the biggest advantage. First off, they can get sex from whoever they want. They can sleep with whoever they want, for the most part. Second of all, if something goes down, they can pay some bills like that too. But the big thing is, if they really want to, they could find a decent guy, looks decent, makes around the same amount of money as them, and just live and just be happy. You don't need the whole, gotta be rich, gotta be super tall, gotta be super handsome, gotta be this. If you're willing to forego on that and just be reasonable, you can find a good guy. I wouldn't say that. If you want to generalize guys, usually only like one type of woman, skinny and cute. That's what I said. I said men in general like the same type of girls too. But men have a broader spectrum of what they like. It's way, he said skinny and cute. I don't know about skinny, but most men don't like big girls. But there's quite a few, there's way more men that like big girls than there are women who like short men. So men vary a little bit more. Even though, like I said, women don't vary that much, men don't vary as much either, but men vary far more than women do. I know some guys, they just love big. Matter of fact, I just seen a guy, I'm getting ready to see him tomorrow. He said, man, I don't want no girl that's not big. I don't want, like, I seen way more men that's willing to find a girl that like different women than women like different men.
I'd love love to.
But yeah, women like a variety of guys. Women do not like a variety of guys. He said men like the same type of girl, skinny and cute. What is cute? That's first off, that doesn't even make sense. Cute. Because whatever you like is what's considered to be cute, right? So women like a variety of guys. They like women do women like men that they think are ugly? Do women like men they think is just okay? They like cute guys, don't they? Whatever they like is what's considered to be cute, right? He said they like a variety. They like short men. They like broke men. Women like just same way men prefer light-skinned women. Women prefer light-skinned men. Nah, women have a stricter standard than dudes. Yes, they do. You can look it up. It's been scientifically proven as a fact. It's a scientifically proven fact. You can look that up. Women have a stricter standard. They have a harsher standard than men. Way more. It's not even close.
Should I have gone with ping pong?
It's not even close. More women pass high school and not only go to college but finish college. I don't know why that is, but yeah, it's true. But I don't know why that is. I don't get what your point is in bringing it up though. I prefer large women, but I noticed that a lot of women they prefer stable, rich. Men don't even bring money into the men don't even concern themselves with money when it comes to women. They don't say nothing about money. Women do.
What? If you insist. Everybody join in.
Sora's aiming for your job.
There's some women that accept broke men, but do you think they accept broke men just because they want a broke man? That guy's coming with something else. One girl, she enjoyed sleeping with the guy so much she dealt with the guy being broke. The dude was just being a piece of garbage. She had to pay all the bills. Some girl I know, it's a different girl. It happened the same thing. She thought the love making was good, so she didn't care about nothing else. So no, women don't. Women will accept a broke man, but not because he's broke. It's not like, oh, he's broke, it's no big deal. It's only because he's coming with something else. He's coming with something else. Trust me.
You boys aren't gonna leave without saying goodbye.
Give it a rest, Randall. You're not gonna get away with this.
We'll stop anything you throw at us.
You wouldn't want a rich woman. I want a rich woman. But I'm not. Black Crow is right. I understand why they want a rich guy. Who wouldn't? But the problem is, be realistic. If you want a rich guy and you get a rich guy, good. But don't sit there and expect it. Like, oh, I'm not dating a guy like he's rich. No, I date women that's got money, that don't have money. If they do, great. If they don't, I'll still date you.
Or then again,
guys want their girls to be hairless. That's true. Halloween King he's right. Men want girls hairless, but you think they won't accept a girl that does have hair? He's right. He said they want girls to wear makeup. I know a lot of guys don't. But yes, men do want women to look a certain way. He's not lying. Halloween King is not lying. A lot of men, most men want women looking a certain way. I don't know necessarily about wearing makeup per se, but they definitely want them to groom themselves a certain way. Most men, yes. I'm just not 100% on makeup in general. But men do want women groomed a certain way. They want long hair. They want them wearing heels and dresses and have some cleavage shown. Yes, he's 100% right. Men Okay, hairless be a certain body weight. In general, yes, men want a certain body weight, certain height. Stop it. Now come on now. He said men want women a certain height. Women will walk up to you and say, "I only date men 6'3" and up." Men don't do that at all. Now there are some men that are insecure about that, where they say they won't date a girl that's taller. But most men, if they have a height thing, they're gonna say my height or shorter. That's it. They not gonna care what your height is as long as you within that range. They might even say, you know what, an inch or two taller is cool too. Men are not that picky like that. And all kinds of stupid beauty. Yeah, it's a lot of stupid beauty standards. I agree with King. King got a good little paragraph down there. I just have some stipulations, but he's right. Halloween King is right on that. Men do have some stupid beauty standards. Same way women got stupid beauty standards. You got to have a 6-pack.
I have still got an ace up my sleeve.
But yeah, men do have stupid beauty standards. He's not lying. It's sad because women don't realize it for some reason. I just told you that's people in general. If they're on the winning end of it, they don't realize it. It's a subconscious thing. Yes, it is. I get some of them are aware, but most of them are not.
Looks like your race
I
is a
guess,
joker.
but at the same time, the ones who are self-aware are ridiculous.
What a pile of junk.
Yeah. And some that aren't self-aware are ridiculous too. This is really the black pill stream tonight. So you know what I am then now.
Besides,
You know what I am. I'm a what you call him, a determinalist. What's it called? I believe in determinalism. But things are predetermined.
Follow me.
I believe that. That's what it is. Men want someone that'll make them happy, and money for the most part isn't a part of the equation. Pretty much. Men like girls for their natural beauty, not makeup. I think men will accept women at them with their natural beauty. Some men like their natural beauty. I'm one of them. But I think a lot of men want women to get dressed a certain way and look a certain way and all that, and adorn themselves with certain things. I think that's the case. I do believe that. But they'll accept a woman in her natural state. Men are more flexible. That's true. Men are way more flexible. Men are more flexible when it comes to what they want when compared to women. Yes, I'm on the God pill eternally. He said I'm on the God pill. Yeah. Look, what you call him? King Fo Jason's the one that sent me down this path. You know what I mean? Like, I started off like everybody else, blue pilled, then went red, and then went black. When I say red, I mean not much of a red pill anyway. I just like, wait, everything I thought of might not be right, and that's it. Red pill for me was very, very brief. Very brief. Very brief. I almost went straight to black. Because things need to make sense. I'm really a rational type of person. I need things to make sense. Let me check. Oh man, we've been streaming way too long. I'm getting off of this. Yeah, look, I'm gonna go ahead and shut this off. I saved it. We good. We've been streaming for almost 2 hours. Anyway, King Fo Jason, the one who first told me about it. And I was laughing and stuff like that at first when he first told me, because I was like, just like everybody else, wanted to believe what benefits you. You want to believe what you think is going to benefit you. And I started realizing something wasn't right. And that's when I started seeing, like, this red pill stuff, and I still didn't agree with this red pill stuff. Not all the way. I agree with some of it. And immediately after that, I came across this black pill stuff. And I said, that actually makes way more sense. I disagree with a lot of the stuff these people... Basically, in terms of black pill, the only thing I agree with is this. All this stuff that they talk about, like a lot of the conclusions they come to, I disagree with. The only thing I agree with is determinism. That's basically it. That's the main thing about that I agree with. Other than that, I don't agree with a lot of the stuff they say. So as far as me being black pill, you're going to see me disagreeing with them guys most time. People that's red pill, black pill, they mostly right wingers. I'm lefty all the way. I'm lefty all the way. I'm not a right wing type person at all. So even though I say that I'm black pill because the main I'm trying to figure out what's the word. The main argument they have, I agree with. It's like one or two different things I agree with, but that's the core of what they're talking about. I agree with, just not everything else. So even though I'll say I'm black pill, you'll probably see me clashing with them guys all the time. Like they want women barefoot and pregnant. I don't agree with that. You know what I'm saying? They right wing. I don't agree with that. I disagree with them on a lot of things. But the core belief, meaning people mostly date based off looks, I 100% agree, which is the main thing about the black pill. So I can say I'm black pill, but you're going to see me disagreeing with them most of the time. Okay. Let me see. Okay, Fo Jason, where he been? I haven't seen him. I tried to get in contact with him. I was looking him up on Facebook. The last time I talked to him, he kept deleting his accounts and wanting me to follow new accounts with him and stuff like that. And I said, yo, the next time you do that, I'm not going to follow you. You know what I'm saying? He kept making new Facebook accounts or something like that. Was it Instagram or Facebook? Whatever. I think it was Facebook. And new YouTube channels. And I just stopped. I just said, you know what? Forget that. I'm leaving him alone. He kept coming up. It's like I'm not following you like that. But I kind of missed him, and I tried to get in contact with him a little while ago. King Fo Jason, long time hearing that name. Yup. I like the old Mean streams. Mean. Yeah, a lot of people do. They're nice to listen to. Make a Discord. I need to look up what Discord is. I'm not even really sure what it is. King Fo Jason, I miss him. Me too. I've seen so many girls that put up with guys not showering. You see what I'm saying? That's exactly what I said. He said, I've seen so many girls that put up with guys not showering, grooming, just being gross in general, and that's okay. But God forbid a woman don't shave her legs. I agree with Halloween King in this. But remember what I said earlier? Do you remember when I said, like somebody said, hygiene and grooming is more important than looks? Disagree. The woman that's with a guy who's not showering, not grooming, do you really think she's just cool with that? Yes, men are not cool with women not shaving their legs. I'm cool with it. I'll take a woman that's not shaving their legs. I'm cool with it. But a lot of guys have a problem with that. But do you think that a guy is going to not be with a woman for that? No. But for the ladies, they do it because they get shamed into it. Like, think about it. If you don't do what men like to a certain extent, they're going to make your life worse. So women do, shave their legs and stuff like that, shave their armpits and all that. Because if they don't, they're going to have a rougher time in life. So they're kind of forced to do it. So I agree with Holla King in that regard. But at the same time, you say you see women deal with men not showering, not grooming. The guy I told you about that was attractive, that women were throwing themselves at, he had mold in his hair. Because he was attractive, that's why they wanted him. So yeah, a guy who's not, you think the woman got with him because he's not showering, he's not grooming himself? No, he had something else. The dude might have been huge. The dude might have been 6'5". The dude might have been really attractive, but didn't shower or groom enough. It's that simple. He coming with something. Do you really think the girl got with him for no reason? Women got options. You really think she just got with him? Oh, he has all these problems, but oh well, I'm just a nice person. No. He's coming with something. He might have a lot of money. He's coming with something. Don't think that don't mean they ain't shallow. Don't think women ain't shallow. Women are shallow. Just like men are shallow. Men and women are shallow. That's just the facts. I've seen the opposite. Okay, Black Doom, I don't know about that. I mean, I agree in the sense that men will accept certain things, like if they feel like they have to, but I don't know. Like, it depends. The average guy, I think the average guy accepts it because he kind of has to. No, but I agree with Halloween King on this one. Men got those standards for women. Yes, they do. I agree with them. You know what I'm saying? I agree. I agree. I disagree with Red Pill. Halloween King said he looked up Red Pill, and it's sad. I agree with him. Most of that stuff is nonsense. Some of the stuff they say, I agree with, but for the most part, Red Pill, nah. Nah. A lot of that is garbage. I hope you're able to spend your Cash App money right away. Yeah, I can. Thank you. I appreciate it, Jack. You one of the greatest people ever, man. Don't let nobody tell you different. Now, hit that gym. Okay, will you be streaming video games tomorrow? Yeah, I will. Because I'm trying to hurry up and finish Kingdom Hearts. Tomorrow or the day after. Yes. And at what time? All this pill talk done got me talking for a long time. It's almost 2 hours. At what time? Around the same time as I did today. Well, I'm gonna try to get on maybe around 8 or 9. And I'm gonna try to do 2 tomorrow. Okay, you will be streaming will you be streaming video games tomorrow or the day after? Yes. Also, you read the Promised Neverland side story? I think that's what it's called. No, I didn't read it yet. I would have streamed it. What's the Neverland? You sent me that on Facebook, I think. I gotta check that one out. You know what? I'm probably gonna check it out tomorrow. You still got some old live streams with y'all. Yup, yeah, we do. The Promised Neverland side story is about Ray. You don't have to do a live reaction to it if you don't want to, but you should read it. I bring my car into Service King Wednesday. Hopefully I can get it fixed on that day. I hope so too. Okay, I'm going to need to have my car sit in the shop while I take an Uber to work. Oh man, it's going to tear your money up. Uber's expensive. Why can't streams be longer? What you mean? Because they take a lot of time. I used to do streams like 6 hours and stuff like that. But anyway, go ahead and leave your comments, like the video, and subscribe, because I can't eat. I'm broke, and you got the power to change that. Check the links in the description box. Peace. You could probably beat the rest of this in 1 5-hour sitting. Probably. We'll see. That means I'm close.